Good morning, boys and girls. It is Thursday, and I hope you're all doing well. The first book I want to read to you is One, Two, One Pear. And it's not like the pear that you eat, the fruit. It's a set of two things that are alike. So we're going to read One, Two, One Pear. And this is by Bruce McMillan. And this is the front cover of the book. This is the back cover, and this is called the spine. That's where all the pages are held together. Just like you have a spine or a backbone down the back of you, can you bend over and feel it? It's kind of bumpy, kind of rigid. So a book has a spine, and we have a spine. This is the pictures and the words were all by the same person, Bruce McMillan. Okay? All right. One hand, two hands, one pair of hands. They're washing their hands. I hope you guys are washing your hands too. That keeps us healthy. One handle, two handles. There's a pair of handles. Those are the faucet handles. So that's a pair of handles. One eye, two eyes, a pair of eyes. A pair of eyes. One foot, another foot, a pair of feet. A pair of feet. One sock, another sock, there's a pair of socks. So you might have on a pair of socks today, you might have on a pair of sandals or shoes, you might have a pair of shorts on. That means each leg of the shorts are the same, so that makes a pair of shorts. One boot, another boot, there's a pair of boots. Can you tell what season this might be? Think about what we're wearing right now. We know that the calendar still tells us that it's summer. And next week we will have the first day of fall. Now that does not mean that we have to go right into wearing long pants and shoes and socks and jackets. It just means that the calendar tells us it's going to be fall next week. And each day as we get a little deeper into the fall, then we will need that jacket or those shoes and socks or your pants. This looks like though this might be winter. Winter. Now, see the laces? One pair of laces, another pair of laces, another lace, and then we have a pair of laces. Those are red laces, tying those boots up. One sleeve, another sleeve, a pair of sleeves. They look exactly alike, don't they? One mitten, two mittens, you have a pair of mittens. Some of you might have mittens, some of you might have gloves that you wear during the winter, during the cold weather. One earmuff, another earmuff, a pair of earmuffs. So those earmuffs just cover that child's ears. That's a pair of earmuffs. One skate, another skate, a pair of skates. One lace, another lace, a pair of laces. Those were blue this time, weren't they? One child, another child. There's a pair of children. I don't know if you can tell something special about these children or not, but look at their faces, how they're dressed. One cup of hot chocolate, another one. There's a pair of hot chocolates. That does sound good, doesn't it? They look exactly alike, those mugs of hot chocolate. Now look at this, boys and girls. Let me show you this picture. Those are brothers, and they're a set or a pair of twins. See, they look exactly alike. They were in their mommy's tummy at the same time. And I have a pair of twins in my morning class. I've got Jensen and Paxton, and I have a hard time telling them apart. I really do. They're cute guys. Hi, Jensen and Paxton, if you're listening. You're a pair of twins, aren't you? You look exactly alike. All right. Now then, this book is about a dog, and it says he's always in trouble. Oh, dear. Now, this is written, the author is Corinne DeMoss, and the pictures are by Noah Jones. So it took two people to get this book ready to read. The author writes the words, and the illustrator does the pictures. Okay? Always in trouble. Emma's dog, Toby, was always in trouble. On Monday, he got into the garbage. On Tuesday, he ran into the road. And on Wednesday, he ate a loaf of bread that Emma's dad had just baked. On Thursday, he barked in the middle of the night. And on Friday, he pottied on the rug. And on Saturday, he chewed all the buttons on Emma's new coat. Oh, mercy. On Sunday, he snoozed. That's another word for sleep. He snoozed. He doesn't know he's doing anything wrong, does he? His family does, though. But on Monday morning, he got into the garbage again. Oh, look at that mess. Something has got to be done about that dog, said Emma's mom. Maybe he isn't getting enough attention, said Emma. Sometimes when our pets don't get enough attention, they'll misbehave. It's just their way of saying, hey, I'm bored. I need some attention. So all day Monday, she gave Toby lots of attention. She took him for walks and brushed his fur and sang him silly songs. She's giving him lots of attention, isn't she? But on Tuesday, Toby ate a box of crayons. On Wednesday, he jumped into the basket of clean laundry that Emma's mom had just finished loading. How do you think Emma's mom feels about that? That was clean laundry that she just finished folding, and she's probably getting ready to put it away, and he jumps in it. How do you think Emma's mom is feeling? Maybe angry? I might feel angry. He was very good on Thursday, and he was very good on Friday. But on Saturday, he chewed up a magazine. Back to his old tricks. And on Sunday, he went wading in the muddy brook and then ran across the clean kitchen floor. Something has to be done about that dog, cried Emma's mom. Maybe he needs to go to dog training school, said Emma. What a great idea, said Emma's mom. They're going to teach him some good dog manners. The first class started the next day. There were 10 dogs in Toby's class. Some were big and some were little, and some barked and some yipped and some growled and some whined. Toby was as quiet as a goldfish. Goldfish are pretty quiet, aren't they? Just make bubbles. He behaved perfectly at school every week, and he did everything just right. When Emma said sit, he sat. And when Emma said come, he came. And when Emma said heel, he stood right by her side. Wow. He was the best dog, said Mrs. Katz, the teacher, when the classes were over. At graduation, she gave Toby a diploma with a gold seal. Her name is Mrs. Katz. Do cats and dogs like each other? That's kind of a coinky-dink, isn't it? Her name was Mrs. Katz. Emma's mom tacked the diploma low down on the wall right over Toby's dog dish. "Now you know how to behave," she said to Toby. That'll be a good reminder, right? Everything he did correctly at school. Hopefully he'll keep those good dog manners. But on Monday, Toby got into the garbage. Uh-oh. And on Tuesday, he ran into the road. Uh-oh. And on Wednesday, he ate the cookies that Emma's dad had just baked. Uh-oh. And on Thursday, he barked into the middle of the night and woke everyone up. Uh-oh. And on Friday, he pottied on the rug. Uh-oh. And on Saturday, he dug up the petunias Emma and her mom had just planted. Uh-oh. Was not a good week, was it? Not for Toby. And on Sunday, he chewed up the diploma. Oh, mercy. "Something has to be done about that dog," cried Emma's mom. Emma took him back to the dog school. Does it look like he wants to go? She's kind of having to pull on his leash, isn't she? "Does he sit?" asked Miss Katz. "Yes," said Emma. "Does he come?" asked Miss Katz. "Yes," said Emma. "Does he heel?" asked Miss Katz. "Yes," said Emma. "Well, then what's the trouble?" asked Miss Katz. So Emma told her. "I see," said Miss Katz. "If you want a specially trained dog, you'll have to leave him with me for the week." "Okay," said Emma. He's going to get some special training. Emma missed Toby all week. He was very happy to see her when she picked him up. "I hope you've learned something this time," said Emma's mom. "Please, Toby," Emma whispered to him. "You've got to be good now." Toby licked Emma's face. He had a strange twinkle in his eyes. Ooh, let's see what Toby's up to. On Monday, he took the garbage out. So he didn't get into the garbage. He took it out for the trashman to pick it up. And on Tuesday, he baked some bread. That was good. He didn't eat the bread. He didn't eat the cookies. He baked the bread. Do you think this can really happen, boys and girls? Or is this fiction? That's the grown-up word for make-believe. This is fiction, isn't it? On Wednesday, he vacuumed the rug. Instead of pottying on it, he vacuumed it. That's a good dog to have around. And on Thursday, he folded the laundry. So instead of jumping in it, he folded it for Emma's mom. And on Friday, he washed the kitchen floor. Look how sparkly clean that is. On Saturday, he planted some petunias. Look, there's his dog bone, though. He planted some petunias. And on Sunday, he snoozed. Can you snooze? That's snoozing, isn't it? But no dog can be perfect always. So Emma took him to the park and he dug a hole in the ground. Look, I love this page. Look, do you see my fingers? So there he is going, and he's chasing, I think, a squirrel. And he's pulling Emma with him. I like that book. Now, in that book, it told what he did each day. So we're going to sing the days of the week, and that'll be just like our book, okay? Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Very good, very good. Okay, so we're on the letter A, and let's see. Adeline in my afternoon class starts with an A, and Adeline just has a new baby sister. I hope that baby sister is home from the hospital. And I know, Adeline, you're going to be a great big sister. Good job. Okay, so let's sing Who Let the A Out. Ready? Remember, this is the ant crawling up your arm, the ant stamp that I gave you on your arm to help you remember that the A says ant. Okay, it also says acorn. So it's special. It makes two sounds. The A makes two sounds. Type that into your computer right now. The A makes two sounds. A. Okay, here we go. Who let the A out? Who let the A out? One more time. Who let the A out? Very good, very good. Let's do our Jack and Jill nursery rhyme. So that was from a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. What is another word for pail? Bucket. But they used the word pail because Jack and Jill is an old-time nursery rhyme, and that's what they used to call buckets. Now, it said he fell down and broke his crown. Was he wearing a king's crown? No, he was wearing a hat, and the crown of your head and the crown of your hat is right here. So when he fell, he broke that part of his straw hat. And what does it mean to fetch? They fetched a pail of water. What does that mean? Go get, right? They had to go up a hill to get their water from a well. Now, if I want water, I just turn my faucet on. How about you? Do you have a well in your yard where you go get your water? No, none of us do anymore, but that's the way they used to do a long time ago. Okay, let's do our second nursery rhyme, The Man in the Moon. And before we get started, is there really anybody living on the moon? No, you're right. There's no one living on the moon because there's no what? There's two things. There's no oxygen and there's no gravity. So if you were on the moon, you'd have to wear extra heavy boots like the astronauts do. Otherwise, they'd float up in the atmosphere into outer space. On Earth, we have oxygen, so breathe in. We have oxygen, don't we? We don't have to carry around a pack on our back like the astronauts do. And we have gravity. So why don't you stand up real quick, and I want you to jump up as high as you can. Okay, what happened? Did you float up into the air and stay there? No, because the earth has gravity and that holds us. So you jumped up and you came right back down. Okay. The man in the moon looked out of the moon, looked out of the moon and said, "'Tis time for all the children on the earth to think about getting to bed." Very good. Now, when you look up at the moon and you see it, it looks like what shape? Yeah, it looks like a circle, but we know, because we've seen real pictures of the moon, it actually is a sphere. Sphere. Because it's like a ball, and it's got space in between. It's not like a pancake. You cannot cut that pancake open and put anything in it. But a ball, you could cut it in two and there's space inside. And that is the way the moon and the sun and our earth, they look flat like a circle. But we know, because we have seen pictures of the real earth, sun, and moon, and they are actually spheres. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to say goodbye, but you've got some things to do. You're going to be kind. right? And let's be helpful around the house today. Whoever's taking care of you, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, daycare, whoever's taking care of you, be kind and be helpful. And you're going to get some exercise, right? Whether that means run around the room or jump up and down, do jumping jacks. Get some exercise and breathe in that oxygen. That's good for your body and it's good for your brain, okay? And you have a good day. Here's some kisses for your cheek. Put them on your cheek. Bye, boys and girls. I'll see you tomorrow, which is Friday.